Hey everybody, and thank you for joining me. This is Thrice with NASF, or North American Sustainable Farms, episode 3. This is going to be about our indoor community farm centers. I am super excited about this. We're officially launching this campaign officially as of yesterday. We officially have everything up on the website now at nasf.life. You can go to /I.C.F.C.s, and that will take you to the actual I.C.F.C. page, which is Indoor Community Farm Centers. And we're basically doing this as a campaign, and that's what we will be doing. Is we'll be doing different kinds of campaigns. One of the future campaigns we're working on is a community food pantry campaign, and that's something that will be established inside of the different I.C.F.C.s. Right now, actually, we already have our sites on a few locations. Actually, one community there's already people getting very interested and excited that they really want us to come out there because it is in a shopping center that we would be locating our first I.C.F.C. And the whole goal of it is to bring community together, and that's what this shopping center originally was supposed to serve as, was a community hub to help develop not only economy but community relations. So we're super excited about that, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But as far as I.C.F.C.s, what are they? Indoor community farm centers. It's pretty simple. The name describes what it is. And I do have my little one here. He got up early with me this morning, so you'll hear a 3-year-old in the background. But indoor community farm centers are just that. They're focused on being a farm center. So for us, it's not so much a joint farm center for a bunch of different farms. Yes, a banana to come do farming things. It's more or less our farm, North American Sustainable Farms, having our products in the same location as an indoor farm. So we would convert most of the facility or most of the building into an indoor farm, and the rest of it would be focused around customer and community interaction, such as classes, workshops, or just purchasing products. We would also sell other farms products, or if there's other members of the community that have cottage industry products, we would be more than happy to put those items on our shelves. And the main focus of the products and the product area in each farm center is going to be about community. It's not going to be mainstream items that you can go purchase on Amazon or over in Walmart. It's going to be stuff that you only find by people who people who make these items in the area or grow these items locally. And again, everybody, you can check out more about the I.C.F.C.s on the website link at nasf.life/I.C.F.C.s. So it's I.C.F.C.s, but with, I'm just trying to spell it out for you. I'm not trying to confuse you guys. I know sometimes I talk and I feel like I confuse everybody. I'm not words so good with me well, but I like to farm. I love taking care of animals and land and feeding people. So don't worry about the words. I'll get there. I'll get there, guys. So, anyways, again, you can find everything about what we're trying to do or what we're working to do at nasf.life and just in general. But on the campaigns page, you'll also see some of the future campaigns. Also on the nasf.life campaign page, you'll see the different campaigns that we're working on for the future. We are working on getting a CSA set up in 3 different areas. Right now, we're kind of focusing on Bastrop and Illinois. And again, the area in Illinois is going to be like McChesney Park, Rockford area, and that's going to be probably later down the line this year. First off, we're starting here in Texas, and we're going to be working on getting some basic herbs, spices, dried out, stored, and packaged, as well as we have spore prints from wild mushrooms and edible mushroom, like gourmet mushroom species, and we also have tissue samples for people who want to start growing and getting into cultivating mushrooms themselves. And we're working towards growing mushrooms right now. We actually have a couple batches of mushrooms in the progress of growing. So lots of stuff going on with that. One of the things I do want to touch on today is going to be the campaign contribution breakdown. We do have a list on the contributions and purchasing page. This is going to be a page that's for people who want to go ahead and really support this new crowd-funded farming concept where people are coming together and saying, this is the kind of agriculture I want in my area. I want to make sure this succeeds, so here we go. And instead of using a platform like GoFundMe or Indiegogo, we've decided to be kind of work towards becoming the platform ourselves. So we actually do include in the breakdown, we are actually looking at the goal that once we get over the amount of $8,000, we do want to start to do a percentage breakdown for every dollar that comes in. Well, every contribution, basically. And one of the things that we're actually doing is we're going to take 10% of all contributions and put that towards a future farmer sponsorship. And so this isn't going to be like a scholarship or a donation or fundraising for farmers, because we're not a nonprofit. We will be a for-profit, and we already are a for-profit. But what we're doing is we're actually taking 10% and putting it towards this future farmer sponsorship in order for us to build a pool of money that we can then aid in sponsoring farmers, whether those farmers are people that we've trained and they're going out starting their own business, or people in the local communities that have expressed interest in the future farmer sponsorship. We will eventually set up either like an essay contest or different kind of stipulations that people have to actually apply to show that they're even eligible for this sponsorship. We are really just focused at this time to have this just be a part of this whole contribution to farming project that we've kind of embarked on with NASF. And the goal, again, is just to get it started, just to basically action to create the future that we're aiming at. So that's why we included it in there already. We're not, everything that we do is really towards creating a foundation that helps young farmers, old farmers, people who want to completely change their career in the middle of life. It doesn't matter. Farming, I think right now, this year, it's not even 25% of our economy when it comes down to the amount of jobs that are in the farming industry. It's really not a popular job for a lot of Americans, but it can become a more popular job, not only in America but the rest of the world, because we need food just like we need water. Besides all that, everybody, you can go ahead and see everything going on with the farm and what we're working on at NASF.life. And we've also got the shop up so you can help support and grow what we're doing, not only by contributions, but by purchasing products through our resale page. So our shop is a resale store, as well as we do have merchandise now that you can support our actual organization itself. And even we're kind of coming up with different catchy things such as My Swag Funds Ag, and that's actually on a beach towel and a t-shirt. So we're going to test the water, see what everybody likes, and then stick to the ones that are more popular. But we're really interested in having these merch items. So that's what we're doing in order to help people, where they don't want to so much contribute money to somebody they don't really know, where they're just blindly giving X amount of dollars, even if it's $1. You're not getting anything in return. So this gives you a chance that, get a new towel, get a new shirt, get a new hat, and you can support, the whole cause that we're standing up for, all our campaigns that we're working on getting fully going. At this moment, actually, we have over $300 that have been contributed. No reselling, no merch items, just straight contributions. Super excited about that. We're already moving. And right now, I'm really focused on just getting content like this out, as well as getting interviews done, so that way it helps increase our content image, where we can actually talk more, where I personally can talk more about what we're trying to do here and the whole picture, long-term goals, and where we're at, so that way as a community, as people get more and more involved, we can stay on track, work together to actually get this going to where the whole point is feeding people free food who need it. That's really the whole point, everybody. I hate to just give it away and act like I'm trying to save the world or something, because that's not the truth. I want to help as much as I can. And with what I've designed for the model of this, and I'm kind of giving bits and pieces away because I am a little nervous because other people can take this, but the reality is I don't care anymore. It's open source. At this point, there's only like 20% of the population that even gets into farming. I don't think that's going to change much. It's not easy to get into farming and ranching. That's why I started doing the streaming I'm doing right now. To show kind of some of the physical work that's involved all the time, the non-stop work that's involved with our lives and what we're doing. With all that, I'm going to wrap this up, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this podcast episode. Really excited to get all this going. Remember, check out NASF.life. And if you do want to contribute, there is a contribute button on the contribution page. It'll go straight to our PayPal account. You can even do a monthly subscription for the contribution. It does say donation once you get the PayPal. It is a contribution. You're not donating to a nonprofit. It's the way the buttons are working right now. We will get those labels changed and everything in the future. And again, We will have the merch store linked, and we do have the reseller shop up. So make sure to check those out, y'all. Make sure to check out our blog. We will be updating that here with the podcast episodes and the videos that we're putting on YouTube. It's just so much going on, y'all. So thank you so much for joining today, and I pray y'all have a blessed and beautiful week and a beautiful day, and keep on growing a better tomorrow.